Every single customer, client, or inquiry I've received for, you know, for an individual who's searching for a job, they have always said they want a better salary, they want a higher salary, or I want to earn more. Okay. I've not yet met a single individual who says, okay, I'll take a job which pays low. No, they always want a higher salary. And it's obvious because expenses are going high, inflation is rising, purchasing power is decreasing, and the biggest one of all, as we grow in terms of experience, expertise, we expect to be paid more. Our standard of living also increases. We start off with maybe a bed space, we take a sharing accommodation, we take a studio, then we get married, then we take a flat, then we take, when you have children, you might take one bedroom, and then you have two children, maybe two bedrooms. So we want to grow in terms of our career, in terms of our earnings, which is understood. But here's the question that you need to ask yourself: why should someone pay you more? You will say experience, okay, expertise, okay, oh, my track record, whatever. But here's a bitter pill for you to swallow. When there is excess supply and there is relatively lesser demand, okay, more supply is there, then how do you charge a premium? Let's say, for example, I'm looking for an engineer for my company, and I put out a vacancy, and I get 10 engineers. So now I can choose from among the 10, and let's assume you're really good. Okay, fine. Then I would like to negotiate with you because you have the talent. But now instead of 10, let's say 1,000 apply, 1,000 engineers. And it's very rare for someone to tell me I'm the best of the best among thousands. First and foremost, how do you stand out from the thousand? That's the first thing. And then if you stood out, then you'll definitely have competition. You might say, I have 15 years. Another guy will say 20 years. You might say, I was a manager earning, for example, $5,000. Another guy will say, I was a senior manager earning $7,000. You might say, I was dealing with this premium project worth 100 million. That guy will say, I was dealing with 5 projects of 100 million. So you get what I'm saying. There's always someone out there better than you. So then the question comes, okay, then how can you get a job? Obviously, you'll have to position yourself. You have to be the right time, right place, right person. Then some others will use Vasta, contacts, connections. Some will try to grease their way, in India, bribing. Then some others will use references. So it's a game. It's a big game. But now there are some things which are in your control, some things out of your control. What is in your control? You can improve on your communication skills. You can improve on your dress sense and look amazing. You can network like crazy and have all the contacts, connections, references. You can have a stellar record and show. Okay, so that is in your hands. What is not in your hands is if there is no demand in the market, or the job that you're doing, it's being replaced by AI, or a new breed of talent, or new software has been replaced. The softwares that you learned are no longer being applicable or being used, or let's say they have kind of made it computerized. What you're doing manually can be computerized today. Okay, so those things you can't deal with. So let's assume that there is a market out there, there are jobs out there, but you're not able to get it. Okay, that is number one. Number two is you just don't know what to do. So you go to a coach, he'll tell you, you can improve on your resume. Fine, you can make it very flashy, amazing graphics, color, very nice content. You go to AI and get, unbelievable sentence construction, grammar. It looks amazing. You literally take the ATS software, which is ATS compliant, and make your CV. Then you take keywords, then you take the job description, and you literally craft your resume to perfectly suit what the client wants. Okay, fine. Then you have to deliver also. You can't just bullshit, because if you don't deliver, then you'll be terminated. Fine. So you made your CV very good. Then you improve on your communication skills. You work very hard on public speaking, and you become like a leader. When you stand up, you are charismatic. Fine. Okay. Then you start focusing on team, managing people. Okay, before when you started your career, nobody. Then they give you two people. Now you have five. Now you have 10. So experience has grown. Fine. And then you make sure, okay, I'm going to leverage on social media, LinkedIn. You optimize it. You start paying the premium so that your email you can send to decision makers. You write articles. You put videos. Fine. All that you did. Okay. So now the question comes, after doing all this, will you succeed? That's a big question. I'll give you my example. Okay. Now, do I look unique? Obviously, tattoos. I don't expect you to get tattoos. Am I good in communication? I think I'm pretty decent. I'm pretty decent in communication. Have I upgraded myself? I think I've read enough. I, there is still a lot more to read, but where will I end? So, have I rebranded myself? Yes, I've done it over the period of time. Even just now, my new video intro, what AI can't give you, I give a humane approach to it. Okay, all that I've done. But now it comes down to, if I want to charge a customer more, will the customer pay? Let's say, I started my career as a coaching this guy with, I didn't know how much to charge. So I started with $5, then slowly increased $10, got demand 20, got demand 50. As the demand grew, 50, 100, then went to 150. Then slowly, it didn't jump very big. Then it went to 195, then 200, and right now it's at 237. Okay, kind of a magical number. All right. Now let's say, for example, I think, okay, I'll make $300 per hour. I charge per hour. Now the question I need to ask myself is, okay, I'm charging more, but now what exactly am I offering? Okay, number one, what am I offering that someone should pay me 300? Why can't they go to someone who charges half of what I give? In fact, why don't they go for a free software, or why don't they go to someone in Fiverr, or let's say, uh, you know, this free freelancer or whatever, some website. Okay, I have to ask myself, what am I giving extra? If I'm not going to give something of extra value, I can't charge more, man. It doesn't make sense. I can tell them, see, inflation has gone high, cost of living is high, even I have to survive. People don't care a damn. People, our human brains are evolved in such a way that we are always looking for the next best option. Like, you're going to a place where they serve pizza. Fine, you love that pizza. He charges you $100 for the pizza. One fine day when you come there, he says, now I have to charge 125. Oh, why? Yeah, because gas prices are gone up, tomatoes, onions prices gone up, meat has gone up, staff salaries are gone up, electricity has gone up. I have to manage. So then you'll calculate before, if I ate the pizza, if I ate the pizza 100, but now I have to pay 125. So 25 four times is one pizza that I'm losing out. Sheesh, man. Then you think to yourself, can I get a guy who can make it cheaper or same price, same quality, same price? If you like that guy, if he's giving you something very special, personalized service, like if you like the guy and he takes care of you, he makes you feel special. He goes out of the way to give you the freshest ingredient. He sometimes give you something extra. Then you wouldn't mind paying him 25 extra, okay? 25%. But if he's just another guy, then you think, I'll check all the other options. Until I get, I'll not stop. So my question to you is, are you the type of person that someone likes you? Are you likable? That is the first most important thing you have to keep in mind. Are you likable? Okay. Second one is, when you're a service provider of any kind, do you go beyond the call of duty? Do you go beyond, like they say, the extra mile? Do you go extra few steps to make sure that the client or customer is happy or your employer is happy. Number three is, are you the type who constantly, okay, are you the type who constantly is not looking for a balanced life? Oh, I'm dying to get back home. But rather, you make sure the boss is kept happy, you make sure the clients are kept happy, you take a leadership stance on making, okay, the organization is like, it's my own. Nobody has to tell you. And you have such high integrity, such high class, that the owner knows, even if he closes his eyes, even if there's no camera, even nobody's watching, you still maintain the stance. If you are that kind of a person, trust me when I say this, a company will pay extra. People will talk about you. It'll be like, they say that word, remarkable. No? Remarkable is, like Seth Godin says, it's someone worth making a remark on. You'll be that type of person that people talk about. See, for example, me, people ask me, why do you make these videos, man? There's hardly any views. You're talking. Like, if you actually notice, if I put a self improvement video, what do I get? 200 views, 100 views? Okay. But if I put some masala, some controversy, this guy did this to that girl or Hindu, Muslim, I get 2,000, 3,000, 10,000. It goes. Like, one of the highest viewed controversial videos was that BJP lady spoke against Muslims. Okay. And that went up to 200,000 views. Okay. Now, why is it that way? Because people like garbage. The ones who want improvement are very small. And the one who want meaningful content are even smaller. And the people who will pay, my target market, is even more smaller. So, my question, the question I have to ask myself is, do I just want to be a people's pleaser and focus on getting views with a crowd that will not pay me a single penny, sorry, but will make a lot of noise, masala, and fame? Or do I want a meaningful audience? So, what I've done is I've taken a balanced approach, both. Like, this video is, there's no masala, there's no controversy, but there's value. It is something that two mature individuals, two serious individuals about their career would talk about. It is what me as a mentor, I would speak to my customer, to my client, to my students. Okay. So in the same way for you, you can make your colleagues, your friends happy with, talking all the useless garbage stuff, and everyone, hey, he's a great guy. You can take them out for drinks and parties, and your colleagues will think you're number one. Fine. But in the end, you have to give value. You have to deliver value to the management. You have to deliver value to the clients. And there, very few people do it. And very few people will appreciate that. Why you're working hard, man? Just work for your basic, go home, man. Stop making life miserable for us. They'll expect us also to work hard. So you get what I'm saying? There are a lot of factors that go into getting a higher uh, income, a higher rate per hour. Yeah, selling and marketing and making yourself flashy with all, like how these influencers do, Lamborghini and Ferrari and private jet and, champagne and girls. And that all is jazz. They're selling you a hope. They're selling you a dream. Okay. And they're trying to give you the bullshit that you're dying to hear, that you can also do it, man. But then after you've subscribed to them, the actual content, the course or whatever, which they copy paste from the internet and give you, question is this generic advice? Work hard, teamwork, you know, uh, read a book, or is it something specific to you? Is a guy speaking to you directly, spending time understanding your quirks, plus points, minus points, drawbacks, experience, going through, okay, from your childhood, what happened? What was the sequence? Why did you keep losing a job? Why you're not getting a job? And using all the tools to make sure that it's customized to you. It's like going to buying a suit from a wholesaler, some Chinese design, 500 suits. You can just choose what you want. Or going to a tailor who will stitch every part of your body and make sure it's bespoke. It's like customized. It's customized to your body, to your height, to your movement, to your shape, your size. That costs a premium. So if you want to earn more per hour or a higher salary, You need to be that guy who gives that customized service, that attention to detail, that's something extra that nobody else, none of your competitors can give. See, I've put 9,000 plus videos, okay, online. I don't get paid anything. I get paid peanuts from YouTube. But there's so many people who take my content. Fine, they want to use it. Go ahead, copy it. Some people have even copied it, and some people have tried to market themselves as coaches and consultants. Some have taken copy paste, my articles. It's fine. I'll keep generating new. But because I go over and beyond what people expect, that's why they follow me. That's why even my face looks yuck. Oh, he uses bad words. Oh, he's not the type who's a role model. They see value in the content. Okay, maybe it's controversial, Hindu, Muslim, whatever. They get some entertainment, something they get. That's why they listen to it. I can spew my toxicity and bad words to this guy. Fine. At least they're getting something. That's why they stick. But if you're boring, if you're uninteresting, if you're giving them nothing, why should someone pay you money, give you their time, attention? So, all I want to leave you in this video is ask yourself these key questions. How do you stand out? What is in it for them? What is the value you provide? How do you stand out in a crowded marketplace? What is the value proposition that you're giving them? Out of a you know, crowded marketplace where there are so many options, why? Just seriously, why? You and not them. If you say hardworking, dedicated, result oriented, all these generic words, every Tom, Dick, and Harry can do that. You have to come up with something so unique that requires remember, your own creativity, your own originality, that X factor. Only then people will come. For me, I offer something very unique. That's why people can relate to me and they feel it comes from the heart. It's genuine. It's not fake. It's not made up. Never showed a Lamborghini, never showed. I can get a rented out vehicle here. I can rent out an apartment. I can do all that bullshit. Don't want to. You can buy the fake cash from Amazon and show, oh, these are dollars. Don't want to do all that bullshit. I can tell my well-wishers and friends, hey, listen, put a positive comment and send me one of those fake letters. You can't fool people here. That's why I give them the value where it matters. And I'm consistent at it. I'm obsessed about it. And I don't stop. That is why you'll always get 3 to 4 videos per day. Even if it takes me 12 hours, I'm ready to put it every day. Even though I get hardly much, $200, $300 per month. I don't care. I'm doing it not for the money. I'm doing it for the passion, for the purpose, for the value, for the brand. That's what makes me stand out. What are you doing that offers so much value? You just take your name, the person knows you. It's like without telling, they will come to you. People come to me from all over the world. I'm not saying every day, but they know me. I don't even have to say a word about who I am. So are you that type of person? If yes, don't have to worry. If not, be very worried. So I'll conclude by asking the question, why should someone pay you more salary, a higher salary, a bigger position? Why should someone pay you more per hour? If you can answer that question, boss, you're the man. If you can't, very soon, you'll not only forget being paid the normal, very soon you'll be paid less. And finally, you lose your relevancy and you'll be permanently unemployed. All right. Good, bad, ugly, feel free, comment down below. It's me signing off.